Yeah, hello guys. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the Football Fan Zone, or should I say, welcome back to Timber React. Now, this is a very quick one, guys. As I finished doing the transfer stream, then my Goldbridge popped up out of my phone, and this guy was taking a piece out of Chelsea, slandering them for selling Conor Gallagher. Like, man, it is crazy. The audacity to come outside and criticize a club that is selling a player they have no worth for, no use for. And this is the problem. You ask yourself, like, what kind of ball is this guy watching? Now, you are coming outside. On what hand do you think you have the right to, criticize Chelsea for selling Conor Gallagher? Now, I am going to play what is said for you guys. We are going to listen to it together, and I'll have my say on it. Like he's saying, and please get into the chat what you guys think on the comment section. Let me know what your own opinion, what you think. If you think Chelsea were wrong for selling Conor Gallagher, please let me know on the comment section, guys. Feel free, let me know on the comment section. Let me know. Because I don't understand what this has to do with him. You are a Manchester United fan. You've got no rights. You've got no audacity. No, there's no nothing in you. You should be coming up to criticize a team. Conor Gallagher is a Chelsea's player. So what right do you think you have to criticize the selling of Conor Gallagher? Even even Chelsea fans are happy that he's gone. And it doesn't make sense. It just means that because you watch, because you do a stream, you just don't take into context of everything. Just because you just want to just criticize Chelsea for selling Conor Gallagher, you think it ends there. And by the way, guys, if this is your first time of coming across the channel, please feel free to smash the like button, subscribe as well. Now, I want to know, why does this guy think or believe he has the right and the audacity to criticize Chelsea for selling Conor Gallagher? I really want to know, because it doesn't make any sense to me. But let's move on. Let's move on. Let us see what he has to say. And I see few people are already um, on the chat. Goodbye, my mobile charger is low. All right, no stress, my G, no stress, my G, no stress, my G. Now let's hear what he has. This guy, this clown, how to say it. This is what he had to say. Just listen to what Mark Goldbridge had to say about Chelsea.
But this is a new theme in football now, where Premier League clubs have found another loophole where they can sell young players who really should be part of the club's future, its identity, its fabric. They're selling them off to generate funds to go and buy players from, not their youth who may well fail. I mean, if you look at Chelsea just this summer, all three outgoings that have raised money have been from their youth system. Amari Hutchinson, Lewis Hall, and now Conor Gallagher. So 18 years Conor Gallagher's been at Chelsea, and he's surplus to requirements because Todd Bowley and his money machine need to generate pure profit so they can buy some other player that might fail. It's a weird way to run a football club. It is very NFL, actually, when I think about it. It's very franchisey. It's very, how do we raise money to bring a player in that's going to, sell a few more shirts. It's not really what football's always been about. Football, the pride of having a player that's been part of your team from a very young age, playing in a Chelsea shirt. Look, I'm not saying Conor Gallagher's the best player in the world, but I actually think he was one of Chelsea's best players last year. And when he plays for Chelsea, he plays for the badge, which is something that football fans appreciate. What are you going to replace him with? Some player that comes in from who knows elsewhere. Maybe they work, maybe they don't, maybe they do well, and then they want to go and play for Real Madrid. I think that that purity of football and the essence of players that have been part of your youth setup is important.
Now, this is what I don't really understand about this guy now. What I don't understand is this, man. I don't understand why is he busy fuming that Chelsea sold Conor Gallagher. And like you said, he has been at the club for 18 years. He has been a Chelsea player for 18 years. He's not the first player to be sold. There's Rhys James there. There's Louis and Kobe. And there is what's his name? Chaloba is still there. All these players are from the Kobab as well. They've not sold any of them. They've not. And I don't think they will sell Chaloba. But the honest truth, before you come outside and make yourself a clown, sometimes what you want to do is take out time to look at what the project Chelsea are trying to build. Does Conor Gallagher suit that project? The answer is no. And like he said, Conor Gallagher was one of Chelsea's best players last season. Yes, you're right. He was one of Chelsea's best players, and that is because of Pochettino. You will not tell me that Conor Gallagher comes to Arsenal team he plays. He will not play. In a possession-based team that Chelsea wants to be, he does not get playing time. He would not play for Arsenal. He will not play for what's it called? For Man City. They play ball possession football. The only thing Conor Gallagher has to offer is goals, and he has to offer work rate without the ball. And where he suits him the most, should in case you do not understand football, you want to go and check Atletico Madrid. If there is a team that guy is going to click and become one of the best midfielder in the world, it's Atletico Madrid. But because you allow I don't just understand, block your sense of reasoning. You just come outside and just think crap. I'm not even putting things into context. You came outside to say Chelsea are a disgrace for selling Conor Gallagher, for selling a player they've been wanting to sell for 2 years. Because it's not like Maresca came in and that's when they sold Chelsea and sold Conor Gallagher. They have been saying it, put him up for sale for 2 years, 2 good years. The reason why he played last season, became, like you said, one of the best Chelsea players last season, was because of Mauricio Pochettino. Not because he was better than whatever Chelsea have in the midfield. Get that into your stick score. Get that into your brain. I don't understand what football is all about today. So because you support a different team means that you cannot, drop sentiment aside and say what is fact. Sometimes drop the sentiment aside. We know you support Manchester United, but sometimes drop that sentiment aside and, say things for what they are. It's crazy. Are you going to do the same thing if this was Scott McTominay? Are you going to say the same thing if this was Aaron Wan-Bissaka that was Atletico Madrid was offering 35 million pounds for Aaron Wan-Bissaka? We're going to say the same crap you're saying right now. Like this guy is so deluded, and this is what I don't really like about this guy. His fan base are also crazy. They think like him. They think like this guy. Before the match against Liverpool, this clown came outside and start giving a reason why, if Liverpool wins that match, people should not be surprised. And Liverpool played with kids. Liverpool played with kids, and yet this is Manchester United 3-0. It's crazy. Honestly, it's insane. But let's go on and hear what he has to say, because he just talks crap. He talks crap. So basically, because a player played for Chelsea, came from the youth setup, so they should not sell him. He's not up for sale. If they feel he's surplus to requirements, they shouldn't sell him. It's fine.
And for some reason, the Premier League have created this loophole where it's now actually advisable for teams like Chelsea, Aston Villa, Everton, Newcastle, Man United, Man City, and others to sell younger players that have come through your youth setup because it looks better on the books. It's just weird. It's weird to me, and I don't agree with it. But I know the comments will be like, "Wow, he wasn't that good. He's a load of shit." That's not what my point is. I mean, I watched Chelsea a lot last season. I thought Conor Gallagher was one of your better players, so I don't agree that he's useless. I'd have took him at Man United. I think Villa would have took him at Villa, but Chelsea are like, "No, we want to sell you, and you're not being sold to a Premier League club." So effectively, right at the last minute, Conor Gallagher's decided to take the Atletico Madrid move because it's pretty much the only thing he can do.
Now, this is the problem again. This is what problem I have with this guy. Because when he talks, he does not, think. So you are telling me Conor Gallagher had no option, and that is why he decided to leave. You can hear what he said. But this same clown forgot that Chelsea accepted a bid from Aston Villa for 60 million plus. It was a club record fee for Conor Gallagher. 60 million fucking plus. He said he's not going. And this same clown has also failed to do his homework to understand that Chelsea offered him 2 years contract with an improved salary plus another year option of another year, which is 3 years. He rejected it. But you will come out here to talk crap and make yourself look like a clown. Because this is what it is. You are obviously disgracing yourself. Because it means you know absolutely nothing about this deal being done. You know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. Because if you understand your facts and you want to get your facts straight, then you will understand that Chelsea did whatever they could to keep him at the club. But he was not ready to comply. He wasn't. He wasn't ready to comply. And it is not in your place to come outside and criticize a club. It is not in your place. Get that right. It is not in your place, never in your place to come and criticize a club. A club wants to play a style of play, possession football. And like you said, you would take him at Man U. Yes, he would come into Man U and be your best midfielder as well. Because he's better than Scott McTominay. He will do a better job than Kudumino. He will do a better job than Bruno Fernandes. He will run around like Bruno Fernandes as well. So I'm not surprised you say you will take him at Man U. Because that is what you guys are. You guys are a counter-attacking side. No matter what you want to say, he will ball at Man U. But he will not ball at Chelsea because he's not even close to what Chelsea have in their midfield. Yes, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, all these players might not have clicked as yet. But this guy, the way they want to play, it does not suit the style of play of Chelsea at the moment. So sometimes you need to do your homework before coming out and talk crap. Because what you are spitting out right now are bullshit.
Look, I don't agree with it. I think when we're seeing it more and more, and when football clubs are now seeing younger players as assets to generate profit because so they can prioritise the mercenaries, I think it's not a good look for football, and it's a bit of a concern, really. But it might bite Chelsea in the arse because I'm not saying Conor Gallagher was John Terry, but these players can have a connection and an understanding with the fans and what the club is all about, and they can be worth their weight in gold across a season if things start to go badly. We're led to believe that the new manager doesn't like Conor Gallagher's style of football, but Pochettino, one of the reasons Pochettino wanted to go was because he was told that people like Conor Gallagher would be sold to generate funds. So it's funny how the story can change to, well, Pochettino left because they were trying to sell Conor Gallagher and he didn't want to do it.
And this is bullshit he's spitting out here. This is rubbish. Because they've been wanting to sell this guy called Conor Gallagher for a very long time. And this is not the reason why Pochettino left. It is never because of Conor Gallagher that's why Pochettino left. Stop talking crap. Stop talking crap and know your facts. This is what I'm saying. Like this is how people at his fan base consume a lot of nonsense, consume a lot of crap. You don't even know the reason why Poch left. Poch left. Just the same reason why he does not understand why the likes of Dezebi and Tuchel did not take United job. Because he does PR for Ten Hag and he believes Ten Hag was the best coach, the best option. The reason why the reason why Tuchel left was they didn't agree on the fact that he wants to bring in some players like Antonio Rudiger. The reason why Dezebi did not get to that job is because Dezebi wanted more money. Poch did not agree on terms with the club. They were already fallout from that team between Poch and the management. They were fallout already. He's not about Conor Gallagher. This is nonsense, man. This is how you consume. People go online, consume crap conversation from people like him because he has big fan base. There is 1.2 million.
The new manager doesn't want Conor Gallagher, but maybe the board meeting was, if you're going to take the job from Leicester, Conor Gallagher's not part of the plans. That's fine by me, because we know that they were trying to get rid of Conor Gallagher last season. So it's not got nothing to do with the new manager. Chelsea want to sell Conor Gallagher because it's £33 million of pure profit they can use for something else. That's why they want Conor Gallagher to go, because they can't sell anybody else. Like, Chelsea need to sell to buy, and they cannot sell anybody else. So if Conor Gallagher had stayed, that will stop Chelsea buying other players. I completely get and understand there'll be people in the comments saying, well,
I think I've seen enough. But what I want to say is this now. He's saying Chelsea can't sell to buy. They can't sell anybody. Conor Gallagher is the person that can sell. Like, it's crazy. Like Chelsea, when it comes to selling players, they are the best in England. We all saw the income from the money they realized in selling players. It was 1.1 billion pounds. When it comes to selling, they are good at selling. Now, this is just what you call pure hatred. Pure hatred. This is all because Manchester United sucks when it comes to buying players and signing players and selling players. And we have seen it. Let's go and check it. How much did Elanga go for? How much did Igback go for? How much did Donny van der Beek go for? Pogba went for free, came back for 89 million. I mean 90 million pounds. When he left, how much did he go for? This guy is this guy is a clown. He's deluded. Now let us go to this comment section, guys. This guy is fucking deluded. Like, I feel so much pain for his fan base. Honestly, I feel so much pain for his fan base, how they consume stupid content. I feel so bad for his fan base because they all consume crap content. Crap. Because whatever he wants, he just wants them to just think the way and go in the direction he's going. That's what he does. So, like, I feel for all those guys, man. I feel for those guys because they are consuming stupid content, and they have no say for themselves because whatever he says goes. That's why you have people who tell you ten arguing, even though they know that this guy is doing miserable, bad. Now, this is what the Moya says. He says here, what a disgrace. Conor Gallagher left the mid-table man them. So make it make sense. Conor Gallagher is leaving Chelsea. Chelsea can't win the league this season. I can even tell you, Chelsea might not even get top 4 or top 6. So Conor Gallagher is leaving a Chelsea team to go join Atletico Madrid, who are playing in the Champions League football. Then it's a disgrace for both Conor Gallagher and both Chelsea. Make it make sense. Now, look at what Evans says. Don't want to be that guy, but I hope Mark has the same energy for Scott McTominay. I hope so. I love that comment. I hope so. I hope he had the same energy for Scott McTominay if they can get money for Scott McTominay. He did not accept contract offer to him. I hate seeing this narrative being pushed, and that's the fact. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. He was offered a contract. He didn't accept it. Whose fault it is? And Kepa says it's a disgrace when Gallagher gets sold, but the same man is desperate for McTominay to go. Everything said in this video can be said about McTominay. Huge hypocrite. Like, thank you guys. Thank you. Then most of the people offended by Chelsea. Okay, most of the people offended by this are not Chelsea fan. He was offered a new contract. He did not sign it. I doubt he would get in many fans starting 11. All right. All right. Now, when he says he's going to take Conor Gallagher, he's doing this for narrative. He's doing it for the context he's pushing. For the narrative he's pushing. If I ask most of his United fan base right now, they won't take him. And I'm going to do it on Twitter. I'll ask most of his fan base to hear. It's crazy. Now, Mark be making this video Mark would not be making this video if Conor Gallagher, if McTominay was so to Fulham. What an hypocrite. Honestly, it's crazy. I'm sorry, but you think Gallagher is good is any good? You did not watch last season at all, even though he's a workhorse. That's all. I think him at Atletico is perfect for him. We can't sell Chaloba that clear. And that's a fact, man. That I'm saying. Him at Atletico Madrid is going to play. Like, he goes there straight into the first 11. He's going to play ball at Atletico Madrid. Complain about selling an above average player must be a slow news day. God forbid teams sell a player to generate revenue. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The narrative this guy pushes is annoying. The narrative he pushes is fucking annoying. Honestly. And when you go to his fans or his stream now, you still see people that agree with him. There are people that will agree with what the hell he's saying, what the rubbish he's saying. There will still be some people that will agree with him. Now, Patrick says, I can understand Chelsea fans being upset at Chalobah, Lewis Hall, and Gilmore being sold because of their potential, but Gallagher and Broja are average. And that's a fact. That's the honest truth. You have seen the likes of Lewis Hall playing in Newcastle, though he has not been able to break into the first level where he gets game time. Bill Gilmore, there are talks of him going to Napoli right now. That is how good he is. That is why I understand what Patrick is saying here, that he will understand. And Chalobah is better than whatever Chelsea have in their center back. He's better. Chalobah will come to United and play in United. He will start for so many things. They were last season he was billing to Bayern Munich. That is how good he is. So I can understand. But Broyak, we saw Broyak. Broyak is rubbish. We saw him. Gallagher is just a workhorse. He's a workhorse. I haven't heard you slating United for doing exactly the same thing with your United. So midfielder, Scott McTominay, homegrown, true youth setup, not really good. So being sold. This is what I'm saying. Now they want to sell. They want to sell him. I've not seen him or screaming that no man, you can't sell Scott McTominay. Leave him at the club. I've not. Gallagher isn't that good and doesn't fit Maresca's style of football. So 33 million is good business, especially at he do have loved to run his contract down. Why would he want to do so? He would have done so as out of wickedness. But Chelsea would also just drop him and say they don't play him anyway. Chelsea can do what they want with their own player. Fact. So if you're not watching live, please let me know what your own suggestion is. What do you think? Do you think it's making sense that you're talking bullshit? Because for me, this is just bullshit, man. And I can't conceive crap like this.
We need to sell him because we need to generate money. Exactly, you're right. That's the truth. The truth is you needed to sell him to generate funds. I'm just saying, I think it's sad the way we're seeing this merry-go-round of young players now, some of them being sold for ridiculous fees as well. I mean, the fact that Amari Hutchinson went for £23 million is, is amazing to me. But they also spent £22 on Kellerman from Aston Villa. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a weird one, I think. But I don't like this. I don't like the way that this is going. Because I think Chelsea, Arsenal, and everywhere else as well. So to now live in a world where I spoke about the Premier League FFP rules. I think they're a joke anyway. I think the transfer window isn't as good as it should be because clubs are having to operate very, very carefully. And maybe Chelsea will say, well, look, the only way we can generate funds to be active in this window is by selling the players that are most valuable to us on the books. And the way FFP works at the moment, a homegrown player is far more valuable than a player that you bought 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying, man. The guy is just blabbing. He doesn't even know what he's saying, talking about. He does not know what he's talking about. Look at what this Patricia Mills had to say. She says, yeah, what do you mean, Omari Hutchison? He joined from Arsenal youth last season. This is the problem. This is the problem. He does not even know anything about the club. But I think Omari Hutchison was from Chelsea, went to Arsenal, they came to Chelsea back. I think so. Then now, this is what Kepa says. Mark, as a Chelsea fan, you are wrong on this. Gallagher is bank average. You will say the exact opposite when McTominay is sold because he's not good. And that is honest truth. McTominay is not good enough. But will he keep that same standard for McTominay? Because I'll tell you the answer is no. He will not. He will not keep the same energy. He will not. So for me, all this crap he's talking about doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, it makes absolutely no sense to me. It just tells you that, man, when it comes to is this thing, he just fucking biased. Maybe he's not happy that Chelsea are able to get 33 or 35, 34 million pounds for a bank average player like Conor Gallagher, and they cannot even get 25 million pounds for Scott McTominay. Maybe it could be it. But guys, smash likes and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.